Hey, welcome back everybody. I'm Blue, and this is Metal Lens Reviews. What's up? If this is your first time here, check out my channel, you like what you see, thank you. Please do me that favor of like, comment, subscribe. As I mentioned before, it really helps me grow the channel, spread it to the masses, and of course motivates me to provide you guys with more stuff to watch. Alright, so, video reaction, audio only. New Manson song literally just popped up. And new Manson, new reaction. Let's do this. This one's called Raise the Red Flag. I'm sure it's going to be full of awesomeness. Gothy awesomeness. Maybe. I don't know. Let's check it out. I think this might be like the biggest comeback story in a long time, because I didn't really have high hopes for Marilyn Manson. You know, I mean, I wasn't really that big of a fan. I mean, I love the influence, I love the impact, and how, you know, he just, you know, surrounded by this culture of people and, you know, dudes that went to Hot Topic and Spencer's, and we all have. Yeah, I love the influence of the goth crowd and so on and so forth. Anyway, he, you know, tanked, whatever, whether it be through his fault, the people that surrounded him, exes, whatever. This is, you know, the rise and fall of Marilyn Manson, but this could be the rise, again, of Marilyn Manson. So what do I like right off the bat? It just feels, it has this combination, and I said this, the last one I did, the new one of his, has this combination of new and old, you know? Some of the modern stuff that he does, that, you know, it's similar and it's not, you know, but it's definitely modern. I mean, obviously you can't recreate what you did several years ago. You can come close to it, but you can't replicate it that much for obvious reasons. But this is a good balance between the two. I wouldn't, you know, really introduce Marilyn Manson through one of his new material. Even though this sounds kind of like his old stuff, I would definitely go back, you know, Antichrist, Superstar, Hollywood, all that kind of stuff. But this, yeah, man, badass so far. I like it. I mean, you know, is it a standout track? Probably not. You know, it's one of many. But I really have to go through them to pick something that I like. You know, I'm not being picky. I just, you know, it's Marilyn Manson, you know. Some people like entire albums, some people like singles, some people like maybe like a few B-side tracks here and there. Kind of in the middle, so, but I don't know. I mean, so far it's good. Like I said, I love the balance here. Let's keep going.
Something made up for idiots to praise.
it's hard to pick apart because, you know, like I know Manson, but I mean, I'm trying to think when the last time a song of his really stood out to me. I think it just explains it right there. Nothing really jumped at me, and I've seen him live. Pretty fair gap in between years, just twice. He puts on a great show. I mean, he's the epitome of shock rock, goth metal. Just gets so many labels. But I love it. I love that he got his start with, you know, Trent Reznor. Nine Inch Nails kind of pushed him out there. You know, I love the electronic, you know, gothy vibes that he still continues to add. Obviously, it's part of his image. That's not going to go away. But he does, you know, he ages gracefully. And obviously, seeing him live, just in recent uploads, I mean, the guy doesn't age at all, it seems. You know, even though he's, like, obviously coated with heavy makeup. Still, you know. I mean, his voice, yeah, but, I mean, once again, I mean, you listen to, like, Metallica, James Hetfield from early 1980s to now, there's a drastic difference, you know. That's a lot of factors. Using your voice a lot, drinking, smoking, yada, yada, yada. But, I mean, Manson, I mean, yeah, I think his voice aged gracefully. He's able to do those drones, those things that he's noted for. He has a very particular way of singing. Let me tell you, I mean, he's not an operatic singing here. Let's just, you know, get that out of the way, okay? It's kind of like John Davis with Korn. You know, people like his voice, not because he's this angelic singer. No, it's because it's different. It stands out. Same thing with Manson, you know. No one's going to hear, you know, Manson do a Christmas song, you know, or whatever. That'd be actually kind of funny. But he has a style, and he hasn't lost it. You know, his image is still very there. Like I said, I like what he's doing. He's able to take what he's done and, you know, not abandon it for something new, some new image, no rebirth or whatever some bands do sometimes to, I guess, try to make it, you know, try to go with the times, you know. But no. I think this is Manson kind of saying, you know, okay, if it's not broke, don't fix it, you know. Kind of go back to what he knows, back to the roots somewhat, you know what I mean? And while incorporating everything he knows, the guy's been through a lot, you know. A lot of controversy, right? So he's got to take all that anger and aggression and whatever he's got built up, you know, put it to good use. That's what I say. You want to be a good writer, you got to go through some kind of tragedy or some kind of mishap or damnation in your life has to afflict you somehow. And that little spark, that energy, you know, just before the break of insanity, that's all the juices start flowing, I think. Or you can be completely fine. I don't know. I don't know how people write today. But when it comes to songwriting, it's good to have a little bit of tragedy in your life. It just works. Depression, all that stuff. Manson's taking everything that's going on with him currently, everything he did, and didn't work, and he's making it work. He's mashing it all into a puzzle box from Hellraiser, and he's opening that sucker up. And there you go. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's too early for me to start, oh yeah, this is my favorite song, you know, I'm not going to do that, but I like it so far. It's not bad, you know. Let's keep going. On the wrong side of the future. I know we're getting towards the end, but I just want to say it's very simple, too. There's no crazy solos, no... I mean, obviously, it's a different genre, say metalcore, you know, so I didn't expect it to be that much. But, I mean, he could have changed it up. He could have made it more aggressive, more laid back. He could have done so many things, but he's kept it to what he knows best. I think that's great. That's the evolution. If you want to add something, collaborate with somebody, throw in a solo or whatever, to change it up a little bit, that's totally up to you. But Manson's doing what he does best, what works, and, he's figuring out a problem. Like, okay, how come these past albums didn't sell? What would hook people today? Because, I don't see a lot of people with Marilyn Manson posters on their wall. Not my generation, obviously. We have about one or two. But I don't see people running out. I don't see the Megan Thee Stallion crew going out checking out Manson too. You know what I mean? There's a big divide right now. And that's the argument, whether Marilyn Manson's still relevant today. Does he still matter? Yeah, I think, with this comeback, it's going to expose the people that, have moved on and maybe missed that kind of nostalgic type, rock he's doing. And it might bring them back. It might introduce a whole new audience to this. So, there's a lot of things that could happen right now. This album will determine whether or not he should continue in this direction. And, I hope it does well. So far, it looks like it's doing great. So, time will tell. Nice. I love those little weird dragged out endings. That's cool. Yeah. Like I said, I think I like the other one a little bit better, but, also when there's a video to, watch along, not saying that matters, but, I don't know. I found the other one a little more, better to the ears. But this one's cool. This one, I imagine, is probably, track, I don't know, 2 or 3, however the album is. I haven't really paying attention. This just kind of just popped up and someone brought it to my attention. I was like, oh, okay, let's check it out. And yeah, this is definitely a combination of classic Manson, new Manson, with some freshness kind of put in there. I love his musical style, his voice. It's Manson right away without guessing. You just know Manson. If you know. And like I said, this has the potential to not just bring back the original audience, but introduce a bunch of new people. Maybe in their 20s, or they're, some, neo goth kids out there, or whatever. That want something new and old. And here you go. I don't know, but I liked it, and it's interesting to see where what else comes. Because it's Marilyn Manson. The guy's not short of ideas, and he's lasted this long, he's making a comeback. And I missed him just recently, actually. He was on tour, not headlining, he's building himself back up again. But, yeah, if he definitely comes around, why not, even if you don't like the guy. Let me tell you, the stage performance, there's a reason why he falls in that shock rock category. It's not just the lyrics, the controversial status around them. It's what he does on stage. And, don't take my word for it. Check out a video. Any video Marilyn Manson did, live or studio. Alright, guys. Thanks for listening. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support the channel or request a song, I'll leave you a link. Buy me a coffee. And, yeah. Thanks again. See you all very, very soon. Peace.